So we booked the Warner Brothers studio tour to see if it's actually worth it, or if it's just another overpriced LA tourist trap. The tour runs about 3 hours and takes you deep inside one of the busiest working studios in the world. You'll see real soundstages, actual filming locations, and props from some of the biggest movies ever made. Plus, you get to walk around sets that are still used today. In this video, we're going to show you what the tour is actually like, what you get to see, and whether it's worth the ticket price. Stick around and join us for the ride. We'll let you know if it's worth a trip. First things first, the tour starts with a short intro film that basically gets you hyped for what you're about to see. It's full of iconic scenes from Warner Brothers movies and shows. And honestly, it works. By the time it ends, you're already thinking, okay, this might actually be pretty cool. After that, you head outside and jump into a small tour cart with a guide. This is where things get interesting because the studio is still fully operational, meaning you could literally drive past a building where a show is filming that day. One of the first stops is the famous backlot. This is basically a giant fake city used in tons of different movies and TV shows. What's cool is the same street can look completely different depending on the production. One day it's New York, the next day it's Chicago, the next day it's Gotham City. And if some of these streets look familiar, that's because they probably are. Parts of Friends, Pretty Little Liars, Gilmore Girls, and loads of other shows were filmed right here. Once you start recognizing things, it kind of blows your mind how many productions use the exact same places. Another highlight is getting close to the sound stages. These are the massive buildings where most filming actually happens. You'll see giant doors labeled with the shows being filmed inside. And while you usually can't go inside during production, just standing outside knowing what's being filmed there is pretty surreal. Then the tour stops at a couple of walkthrough experiences. One of the biggest is the DC Universe area, where you can see real costumes and vehicles from Batman movies. The Batmobiles alone are worth seeing. Some of these things are massive in real life. There's also a huge section dedicated to Harry Potter and Fantastic Beasts. You can see actual props, costumes, and even sit on a broom for a green screen flying experience if you want to get a ridiculous photo. And if you're a Friends fan, this part might be the highlight, because you can actually sit on the recreated Central Perk couch. Yes, the one from the show. And obviously, everyone takes the same photo. Toward the end of the tour, you get time to explore a museum-style area filled with props and costumes from tons of different productions. It's one of those places where every corner has something recognizable if you're even remotely into movies or TV. And the last stop is a studio shop and cafe area where you can grab food, coffee, or some very tempting merch. Because apparently seeing movie props makes you suddenly want to buy a $40 mug. Probably the biggest thing that surprised us is just how many movies reuse the exact same locations on the lot. The guide will point out random corners and casually say something like, yeah, that alley was in The Dark Knight, and also La La Land, and also about 20 other things. Once you start noticing it, you realize Hollywood is basically the master of recycling locations. One really cool stop is the prop department. This is basically the warehouse of random objects that productions borrow when they need something on set. And we're talking thousands of items. Phones, furniture, signs, old newspapers, you name it. If a director suddenly needs a 1980s payphone or a fake police badge, chances are it's sitting in here somewhere. The guide also explains some of the little filmmaking tricks they use on the lot, like how certain buildings only have one real side, or how entire streets are designed so they can look like different cities just by changing a few signs and decorations. It's one of those things where you realize how much movie magic is just clever design. And if you're lucky, sometimes you'll even see part of a set being built while you're there. Huge trucks bringing in props, crews setting up lighting rigs, carpenters building walls for a scene that might only appear on screen for 30 seconds. It really gives you an appreciation for how much work goes into even the smallest moment in a movie. By this point in the tour, you kind of stop feeling like you're at a tourist attraction and more like you're just wandering around behind the scenes of Hollywood. And that's probably the best thing about this place. It feels real. So, is the Warner Brothers studio tour actually worth it? Honestly, if you're even slightly into movies or TV, yeah, it kind of is. What makes it different from other Hollywood attractions is that it's not fake or recreated. This is a real working studio. Shows and movies are being made here every day, and you're walking right through it. You get movie history, behind-the-scenes access, and some genuinely cool moments along the way. If you're planning a trip to LA and want something that actually feels like Hollywood, this is probably one of the best things you can do. If this video helped you plan your LA trip, check out our other travel videos for more places to eat, drink, and explore around Southern California. And if you've done this tour before, drop a comment and let us know what your favorite part was.